Right, so here I am at HAMMERFEST, and I'm with the fabulous Absolva.
Hey,
good morning, afternoon.
I think it's afternoon.
Afternoon, yeah. Just
So
about.
I think the last time we met was at Bloodstock.
Yeah.
Yeah, so since Bloodstock, I understand things have been going chaotic and really good for you.
Absolutely.
So what have you been up to?
What have we done since? We've done a lot since Bloodstock.
We haven't recorded an album then.
Straight after Bloodstock, we got into the studio to record the debut album, Flames of Justice.
Which is excellent.
Thank you.
It's in our car. It's excellent.
And then that was released. We had an album launch at the end of October, and the official release was 5th of November. Flames of Justice, Bonfire Night. And then we went on a UK tour and a European tour, 20 odd dates. And then we took January off.
Yeah, recharged the batteries.
And then we started this tour at the beginning of February, which is a 32 date European tour. So we started that at the start of February, which brings us to roundabout here. What else? Oh, we recorded a music video for Code Red as well.
And tell us about that.
That was good fun actually. It was recorded in the depths of North Manchester in a scruffy old factory that we thought was quite fitting really for the song that we were doing. It looked something like it had been plucked out of Full Metal Jacket. But yeah, it was cool. We actually built the set ourselves with like old car tyres and tarpaulin and
Got really dirty by the time.
Yeah. Oh, it took us forever. It was definitely a rubber glove job. For cleaning. So yeah, and that brings us to here. We've got 32 dates coming up and heading over to Europe next week, recording this live DVD, first live DVD at WizFest in Belgium, which is sold out, which is good news. And we're staying out there for about 5 weeks, touring mainland Europe. 8 dates with Michael Schenker over in Europe, and then we've just got a quick detour getting back to Manchester because we've got main support for Queensryche.
I saw that. And how do you feel like with someone like Queensryche?
Quite nice.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it.
Have you seen them before?
Really chill.
I've seen them about 3 times before. Yeah.
Slightly different incarnations of.
I think the first time I saw him was the Operation Mindcrime tour, and then I actually saw him over in Florida at the House of Blues, which was quite cool. And then when they recorded Operation Mindcrime 2 and they were playing them back to back, saw that tour as well. So I'm a massive Queensryche fan, so it was like a little bit of a 14-year-old moment. It was like, supporting Queensryche.
Brilliant. And the DVD that you've just made, when is that coming out, or is it out now?
Well, it's recorded at the festival at WizFest next week. We're aiming for a September release. After we finish this tour, we're going to take a little bit of time out. We've got a few festivals coming up over in the summer. Just been confirmed for Summerfest over in Belgium, and Skullfest.
What's the German festival?
Metal Inferno Festival over in Germany as well. So there's bits dotted around the summer, but we're going to plan on doing another headline tour September, October to tour the DVD. So I think the start of September is looking realistic. It all depends how long the guy takes to do the editing.
And your musical DVD in the warehouse, when does that run?
Well, this is it. It's the live DVD out. We're actually recording the full gig.
I thought that was the one that you made in the warehouse with the rubber gloves.
Oh
no, that's
that one's out on YouTube now.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't remember.
We're gonna have to keep coming back to that now.
And there's no rubber gloves present in the video itself.
Right.
You can find that on YouTube. Just on YouTube, not RedTube.
That's out now on YouTube. Right. Look out for the one minus the rubber gloves on YouTube in the warehouse with rubber tyres. Got it. Okay, so your album, everywhere I go, everybody says how good it is. So who came up with the concept and themes behind the songs, and how did it all come together?
Yeah,
Sorry.
It was in the short space of time. We were talking on the way up that we've only been together it's been 8 months since our first gig. So the time constraints between us getting together sort of the beginning of June last year and going into the studio at the beginning of August to get sort of 10 album ready tracks out of the bunch that we had. Chris had already had most of the material written for the album at the time. Me and the other lads we all got together.
Yeah, it was all very quick. I mean, from after Fury UK sort of decided we were going to go on hiatus, Luke joining Iced Earth, and then finding the members for Absolva and getting rehearsed. The first main thing was to get a half an hour set together so we can go out and do the support slots with Iced Earth and play Bloodstock. That was like the number one task. And then the second task was let's get an album together quickly to get into the studio that we already had booked and paid the deposit for with Fury UK for there.
Right, yeah.
So we thought rather than losing deposit, let's get in, let's crack on with it and really ride on the momentum basically. So yeah, it took a lot of days in a week to we were rehearsing flat out for a long time, we were working very hard, but it all came together, so as you said, everyone seems to like it, so
there you go. Someone's wearing your Absolva sweatshirt over there.
Yeah, very nice.
I know, I've spotted quite a few of them actually. It's nice to, I know her, but we'll let her off. But it's nice to see a lot of people wearing them that I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of fans that have picked us up, and I think a lot of them are actually seeing us for the first time today. So
it'll be interesting to see when you go on stage if they'll sing along. How many will be singing along with you? And I think there'll be quite a few. I think it'll be quite good.
Yeah, looking forward to it, definitely.
And as you say, you've had since 8 months, you've had a really, really busy time, just non-stop. So in between, have you had much time to yourselves to take the time out for yourselves?
We had probably a spell at the beginning of September.
Yeah.
After coming out of the studio early September, we had a couple of days to record the music video, but apart from that, and then rehearsals for the album launch.
We were still
so
rehearsing.
No, we really haven't had that much time off, to be honest.
January.
Yeah, Christmas and January off, and then since February we've been sort of getting back rehearsing, gigging, and working on material for the second album.
It's really picking up now, to be honest, from today and definitely from next week. Then it's all pretty close and tight together, and we've got a lot of European dates, quite close proximity. So we're just going to stay out there for about 5 weeks, I think, and really make some new friends in the countries that we've not been to before. So.
And do you find you have a fairly solid fan corps who follow you most places?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of fans that were following us that were fans of Fury UK. But what I've also found just recently, really, is there's a lot of people that never even heard of Fury UK that are now fans of Absolva.
Brilliant.
A lot of people even prefer this band. There's a lot of Dan's brought the other area, the Midlands area, metalheads into it as well, and it's fantastic, really. I mean, we are genuinely really enjoying ourselves and just really happy with what we've achieved in a short space of time.
Absolutely. And what would you say to other bands just getting together?
Don't stop.
Yeah, and just work hard, just keep going and going and going. That's it. You can't have a day off. Just keep going for it. Everything you can to push yourself forward.
And if this is your wish list, if you could play at any venue in the world, where would it be? And if you could have any band, singer, dead or alive, supporting you, who would it be?
You could start this one.
No, each. You've got to have one each.
Okay. Oh no, for me, for Absolva to headline the Civic Hall in Wolverhampton, it's home turf. And no one else will say that. And I'd have Thin Lizzy supporting us with Phil Lynott, because he's a bit of a hero. So,
yeah.
But yeah, that'd be mine.
Did you ever get a chance to see him?
No.
Saw his grave. That
yeah,
counts.
we went to see his grave when we played in Dublin.
Did you?
Yeah, that was
Emotional moment.
quite an emotional moment for all of us, actually. Big Lizzy head. So yeah, who would you?
I think Dio would have to support me. Sorry. There's another dead one. You know?
Oh no, that's it. What venue?
I was going to say Manchester Apollo, I think, because it's like, it definitely is my favourite venue. Not very big places that we've just named, is it?
Just more home turf.
Sentimental, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's intimate, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
more intimate.
It just holds a lot of good memories because I saw my first few big gigs there and some of my favourite bands, so it's just nothing to do with size
Yeah,
or
I think
whatever.
that's more important than playing a
Size never
Wembley
matters.
or whatever. Yeah,
Anyway.
so that's it.
Not go back to the Rebel Glebs thing again.
No, sorry about that. You always lowers the tone.
So, next album, CD, what are you working on?
We've started working on it already. In fact, we're not far off. Done. We're just going to iron out a few creases, but we're aiming on getting back into the studio in November, and we'll take quite a bit of time off in 2014, the first few months, just to get that ready. So we've got a few other irons in the fire that we can't really say yet,
Yeah.
but we're aiming to get the release done for about April, May next year.
And would you like to see it on CD, download, or vinyl?
Whatever, I don't mind. As long as people listen to it and as long as people like it.
I'm not fussy about format either. I think merits for different things, isn't it?
Download's great because you can get it out to somebody on the other side of the world in seconds.
And it's, if you want it, you hear a track on the radio, you want the whole album, you just click a button and you've got it straight away. No going out to the shops.
So somebody in Australia orders a vinyl and it's in 4 different pieces when it arrives.
But it's a collector's item. People sometimes look at it.
I mean,
with the artwork.
I love vinyl because I still listen to a lot of the old Sabbath albums and Deep Purple albums on vinyl because you can't really get the sound right. You stick a CD on and it's good and it's there and the production can be cool, but it's just something about the vibe of vinyl, especially for the old stuff. But CDs, it is the. Sometimes you wave a vinyl in front of an 18-year-old kid and it's like, what's that? It's a frisbee.
Well, we've spoken to a few younger bands and they know what vinyl is and they said they wouldn't mind a mini EP on vinyl.
Yeah.
So people could have it as a collector.
Yeah, sort of 7-inch.
Well, I think it's something we definitely look at. It's just if the demand's there for it.
And artwork. Who would you like to do artwork on any of your stuff?
We're really good mates with our current designer, Mike Collins. Everything he's ever...
Is it Lungful?
Yeah, everything he's done for us. He designed the logo when we first came out. He did the album cover, he did the flags. He did all the graphics for our the booklet in the album. We're 100% with him, to be honest. He's very supportive of the band as well as being a great artist, So I think we're going to try and stick with him for the long haul. We've never worked with him before, Absolva, and he's a genius.
Yeah,
we're really happy with everything he's done. So, yep, thinking he'll be in for the next album too.
As well, that's really good. And I think what time are you on today?
9:30.
9:30, so be popping along to see you on that one.
Excellent.
That's great.
Definitely. We're looking forward to that. As I say, CDs in the car. Long Journeys, Absolva, brilliant. Yeah, but it has gone down really well. We do play your tracks on our show as well. So.
Oh, thanks for the support.
And so it gets out there. And so hopefully that will get different people come along and see you as well.
Yeah, that's great.
So I think the last question is, it's a bit of a funny one really, but if you were told to do a pop cover in your style, what would it be?
You first, mate. What about that James Bond song, that Duran Duran?
Nah, you
Done before?
You can edit that bit out. I think the one that I want has been done before as well. See,
Boys of Summer's pretty good as well, isn't it?
You can edit that bit out as well.
Well, you name something.
It depends where you class pop songs. See, some of the early rock stuff, like some of the Thin Lizzy Boys Are Back in Town, that was really poppy.
I always thought Break On Through, The Doors was had potential of
yeah, we're sort of going into rock and roll songs. See, I always thought Blondie, Call Me, would be a good
punk,
rock cover.
Isn't it? It's not pop, is it?
That's already been covered.
It's a fine
as well.
line between punk, pop, and rock, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
so you wouldn't like to do any Justin Bieber covers?
absolutely not.
No.
I'd rather shoot myself first.
One Direction or Lady Gaga or I can't remember the other woman.
To be honest with you, I don't think I could name you a Justin Bieber song.
No, neither could I.
You can edit that bit out, thanks, Dan.
There was an awkward pause there.
Well, guys, thank you ever so much for giving me your time. And I know you're really busy at the moment and got prepared for your show, and we will definitely catch you later. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
you.
Thanks for having us.
Cheers. Thank you.
Nice one.